Last week, one of my close friends out at the San Carlos coffee group asked if I might not be available in the not too distant future to fly him down to Chino, California so that he could pick up his Cessna 195 that was there for maintenance. I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you how I flight plan for such a flight and then also upload it into the G3X Touch panel. So stay tuned, here we go. So here's the flight planning screen in ForeFlight, and let's just go ahead and in our flight plan. So we want to go from San Carlos to Chino, and so that's our departure point and our destination. And then let's look over here at routes. And these are all of the recent routes that have been approved by the FAA, IFR, between those 2 points. So let's just take one of them here. Let's do this one here. And I'm going to select that route. And you notice now the flight plan's been populated with that routing. And we'll go at 13,000 feet. That's fine. And I think we're pretty well set. So there's my flight planning, for this trip coming up to Chino, California. Not too tough, huh? Now notice up here, next to this little star, it's a blank area. And in a moment, you're going to see the G3X populate that particular area with another button that will enable me to upload the flight plan. So here is a video of the flight plan that I want to put into the system on my iPad. And one thing to notice is that up at the top of the flight plan, we're going to add, automatically, an airplane with parentheses on either side is going to be added to this flight plan as another button. You notice it's not there right now. So now if I go to the G3X and press menu twice and then select setup and then select Bluetooth, I need to make sure that my G3X Touch and the iPad are connected. And you can see the iPad is not connected, but now it is. Now, if we go back to the iPad, notice that little airplane that I mentioned a moment ago, right here, is a button that's been added to the top of the iPad. So now when I want to enter the flight plan, I press that button, like so. And you notice I get a little block that comes from the G3X Touch saying, do I want to add this to the G3X Touch, or do I want the G3X Touch to transfer something back to the iPad? Well, I want to add this to the G3X Touch. So I select the button here on the right. And now, notice on the 750, I get a little message light flashing at me. So if I press that, I've got a new flight plan added, and lo and behold, here's the flight plan and a graphical representation of it from San Carlos down to Chino, California. So that's it. I can activate it. There are all the waypoints. And if I back out of the G3X Touch, you'll notice the flight plan also is in this small screen that I have on the Touch. Pretty cool, huh? I love it. One of many features I love about the Garmin panel. Well, thanks for listening.